What is up, guys? Jake from Onehive here with the next war recap video, and this is a good one. The arranged war we had against Cold September, very, very close. Came down to Town Hall 10s and the 3-star game there, and that is what separated this. But excellent job to Cold September and to Onehive. You see, they got 2-3. Excuse me. No, that's our side. Excuse me. Never mind. They got 2 of our Town Hall 10s 3-starred, all of them 2-starred, and then, of course, all of our Town Hall 9s 3-starred. Excellent job. Just a great war. So much fun, these ranged wars like this. And this one was very competitive. They did a really, really good job. But again, it came down to the Town Hall 10s, and ours really stepped up this war. No Town Hall 11s in this arranged war. We haven't had an arranged war yet with a Town Hall 11 in it, even though we've got, I think, 4, maybe 5 now, because I think a lot of the other clans don't have them yet. So we'll see. Hopefully we'll have some of that for you soon. But definitely some 3-star action here. You already saw the one on Shaggy, but you're going to see the rest of the Town Hall 10 3-stars in this war. And then, of course, the Town Hall 9s, you know, they're cleaned up so quickly now. Just really never a question in any type of competitive war, whether that's going to be the case. Town Hall 9s always have several attacks left over, so no big deal there. Looking at it now, let's start at the top and just work our way down. Megan Mo Money, you already saw her first one, and this one was really nice. So a 6-star war coming out of her, really impressive, and does a nice one here with dragons. I don't think I've seen this done before. Maybe, I mean, I'm sure it has been, but not in Onehive. Coming at this with 8 dragons, 3 rage spells, a freeze, and some haste. Just going to let her queen walk around, do her thing, get some defenses taken care of. Drops that wizard down to create the funnel, push her the direction she wants the queen to go. And she's going to continue up, take out that Tesla as it pops. And then just, you know, that's the key right there, what she just did. When you're doing these queen walks now, and any type of, you know, get any type of damage on her, you've got to have those rages prepared. So you see she uses the ability real quick just to get that air defense dead and to get the queen out of the range of that inferno tower so those healers can really get her back to full health and let her continue her walk around the base. At this point, she's taking out that air defense. It's just about getting extra defenses and all that now. You see the queen, excuse me, the king goes down. I was a little surprised on this because I don't know what the queen or the king's job here was. All he gets is trash. But maybe that's what I don't know if she thought he would go into that compartment. I don't think so. So maybe that was just his job as a sacrificial, just, you know, clear some percentages, get him out of the way so that the other troops don't have to stop there on their way in. But anyways, a few free buildings from archer towers here, or from archers, so that's good. Queen's still doing her thing with this extra 30 seconds. You can really stretch these queen walks out, which is great. Right here, coming on that storage. You see the air sweeper actually pushing that healers back a little bit, actually just keeping them out of danger. And then right there, the second air defense. That's what she was waiting on. Wanted to walk this around, get those 2 ADs done. Now she is free to start her Lava Hound, or excuse me, her Lava Hound. I'm just habit there saying that. Her dragon attack, and just push them right into the base. Just letting the queen do a little bit more. We're 1:30. I didn't see how much time actually was on this clock when we started. Obviously, this is the replay clock. But, you know, she's been walking this queen for a good while now. But look how much of the base she's taking out. She's at 50% right here and has not deployed her main attack squad yet. Has just used her king, or excuse me, her queen, her king, and the healers with a few wizards and a few archers to do this. So very impressive. Climbing up to 53%. Here comes the Lava Hound and the dragons. That one Lava Hound, just because, you know, you need some tanking there. Those dragons are tough, but they're not that tough. Drops the freeze spell down. Actually uses the freeze on the air defense, which I thought was interesting. The Lava Hound does finally bust. Uses those haste spells and those rage spells to just push those dragons right through the core, through that town hall, and right on top of that first inferno tower. It goes down. I guess I kind of get that, though, because dragons are pretty tanky, and a multi-inferno takes a pretty good while to burn down a dragon. So as these dragons move through, you'll see their health is obviously going down, but it's not like they're just dropping like a balloon or something like that. So the dragons come through, get all the way to that second inferno tower. Once it goes down, really you can see that the major threat is gone. The queen is still up. Quite a few dragons still up. I love it. This was a beautiful attack. Absolutely smashed it out. See the queen stepping up there, getting that king taken care of. All the defenses are dead. Just a few buildings to go, and that is the 3-star for Megan Mo Money. Awesome attack, Megan. And good 6-star war as well. Very impressive. All right, Alpha Hill back doing it again on their number 5. And you're probably going to see these, pretty much all of them still require a queen walk. So if you're at Town Hall 10, You just got to get used to it. You got to get those heroes up if you want to get these 3 stars like this. These are on well-developed Town Hall 10 bases, but you've got to have those high-level heroes. There's just no way around it. They take out such a big percentage of the base all by themselves. So as you can see here, Gil just dropping that down with those healers, letting her start to walk around. And really no air defense is exposed here. It's actually a much better base than the one we just watched, because there's nowhere you can just walk the queen around the outside and take out air defenses. And that's sort of the meta right now, is to not allow that to happen. You've got to at least force the queen to go into a compartment before she gets an air defense. That way she can't continue around the base and just take out 2 air defenses or something like we just saw in the last attack. So right here, I say that, but she can walk into this little compartment and get this one. But, it is force bases back. What he should have done in this base is actually brought that secondary wall out a little bit further, and that would have not allowed that queen to walk into that compartment and do that. Should have been flush out there, would have protected that, and she'd had to push into the base. But it doesn't matter. The point is made that that's how you want to do it. You want to make it to where the queen can't just shoot over the wall and get your air defenses. Right here opens it up. A couple of golems go in. The queen's catching up to him. Has those P.E.K.K.A.s to go in as well, with a few wizards. Drop the rage spell down. The CC troops start coming out. They get a poison. King is going in. You obviously wants to get in there. Double jump. Let him get to that queen. And, the Inferno Tower is right there as well. Never hurts to take that down on your way into the queen. So level 40 King can do a lot of damage right there, already getting in there to that queen. Plus with a P.E.K.K.A. in there, starts to go down. The queen uses her ability. She's going to get that next air defense, and that the kill squad is going to get the very last air defense. You see all that's left here is this sort of Tesla farm up top with some archers and whatnot. Archer Tower and Wizard Tower. So those balloons are there for that. Wisely does not drop all those balloons onto that Tesla farm, because they're just going to get roasted. There's no way you can drop a few balloons there and get anything done. You have to wait right here for these golems to get in range, to start everything starts targeting, and then right there, beautiful. Haste spell, balloons right into that Tesla farm. It's all distracted, comes in, easily gets those taken care of. With 1 bomb drop, gets 2 of them, and that is that. Only a few defenses left, and those balloons on their all alone could do it. But it takes a little bit of time because the queen does go down, but has the king and the P.E.K.K.A. on the outside. Balloons doing a little bit of work until they go down to those air skellies. But right there, just the last few buildings, that storage, sort of a pesky storage in there, but boom, gets the 3-star. Beautiful attack by Alpha Gil. Quite a few attacks to show you guys, so I hope you guys are liking these. Number 6 getting taken out by Erotic. Our number 1. And again, all these, these numbers, it's sort of like a Town Hall 9. It means very little. They all have maxed out offense. Whether it's our number 1 or our number 5 or 6 Town Hall 10, it doesn't matter. They got 40 heroes. They got maxed offense. They're able to come in and get these 3 stars. So 1 versus 6 no different than 6 versus 6, really. So right here, let's see, where does he start on this one? Trying to remember a lot of attacks to show, a lot of attacks that we've watched. You see he's counting down to about the 3-minute mark, so almost would have had this 3-star. In fact, probably could have if he just moved it a little bit quicker, even pre-update. But right there, drops the queen down, a wizard to create that funnel, and then from there, going to obviously engage that enemy queen. I believe she's going to come out in just a moment as queen steps up and gets in range. Take out that cannon or that storage. Uses, again, that rage spell. You got to have those rages for him. Right here you see the enemy queen engaging, so that's going to keep her up. A few shots in that rage. She almost goes down. Not quite, but those rage healers get her back up relatively quickly right there. She's already back to full health, so a little bit of a scare, but not too bad. She starts to work her way around the base, but the queen's dead, which is what he was after. Anything else that she gets is just going to be, it's going to be good. It's going to be bonus, basically, those towers as they go. Take each one of those out. But really, the main job there was the defending queen, and then just letting her walk in here. Now, I love this. Opens up that wall breaker. We just talked about this. This base has pretty well those. You could get to those air defenses into those little nooks, but those wall breakers right there allow this queen right in. And look what she has access to. She's got access to 2 air defenses just by opening up that wall, so she can continue her walk and get in there and take out all of these archer towers. That wizard tower went down, and again, gonna get those air defenses right there. The CC troops start coming out, goes ahead and drops the poison for them, slows them down, has the queen's ability in the bag still, because he used the rage earlier on the defending queen, so still has that queen's ability, and he's gonna need it, because right here, the dragon locks on, and then that drop from that balloon pretty much takes her down to just a sliver of life. Uses the ability, she goes right back to full health, gets that 1 air defense taken care of, a few more buildings in the way, going to get the next air defense, and going to get that sweeper. So that's another nice little bonus there. the Inferno Tower just lets go over in time for her to get that taken care of and start getting healed back up. Look how low she got. But with just that one X-bow on her and those healers, they actually are winning the battle right there, getting her healed back up. So from here, it's just a swarm attack coming in with those lava hounds, those balloons, beautiful freeze right there, getting an air defense and a Inferno Tower. So only those 2 air defenses left right there. The last few lava hounds are getting on top of that. Missed with that freeze just a little bit. The Inferno Tower did not get covered. So close. But not quite. But no worry. All those haste spells, those balloons move through so fast. And then right there, the last few balloons on the back end, even though they go down, they do soak up all those bombs, which just protects the large group of balloons. And then right there, the last Tesla goes, and that is a 3-star. Beautiful attack by Erotic. Our Town Hall 10's really starting to get the hang of this. And that, I'm going to do a little bit of the talking about that in a video coming up about the update and whatnot. Town Hall 10 has been improved. I'm not saying it's balanced. I'm not saying it's where it should be. But as you can see from this war, and these aren't, nothing against Cold September. There's obviously a lot harder bases out there than these. But these are legitimate Town Hall 10 3-stars, and you're starting to see it more and more. So that's a positive thing. ASAP Aussie coming at number 7. Again, our number 6 doesn't matter. Maxed out heroes, maxed out everything. It's the same thing. It's sort of like you see at Town Hall 9 in the old days. Numbers meant very little. It's starting to be that way for our Town Hall 10s. And I think a lot of bigger clans that are that way with Town Hall 10s. It's sort of like, like I said, it's like the Town Hall 9 was for us. But minions down to create that funnel, push the queen the direction he wants her to go. She's going to be able to step up into that little pocket. That's one mistake these guys are making, is that the air defense are set back far enough, but when you have a little inlet like that, then all of a sudden it's not set back far enough. So you can't have little nooks and crannies for the queen to get in there and get those done. Otherwise, you haven't really helped yourself by setting those air defenses back enough spaces right there. So she gets that one air defense taken care of and is just going to continue her walk around the base. Let's see, I believe he comes in from, let's fast forward to queen walk just a little bit, ×2, because she's taking out a lot of trash here and some, cannons and whatnot, stuff that really doesn't pertain to the air attack. Does get an archer tower here, which is always a nice bonus. You see that X-bow, once he uses the queen's ability, is locked onto his healers now, so he's going to lose a healer here in just a moment because that X-bow is hammering down on him. Right there, goes down and starts on the next one. Queen's still moving around the base, trying to get caught up here. She's already used her ability. It does have a rage spell, and it's about to be down 2 healers, so might need to be thinking about that pretty quick, but finally those healers get out of the range of that X-bow, and all that's hitting the queen right now is some splash damage. So a chance for them to catch up. Right there, the healer actually get in range of that air defense for a moment, loses that next healer, wants to let the queen get past them so she can continue her walk, and then drops the jump spell and the king to let everything into that core, right into that queen, and get that next air defense. So that was really nice to let that queen pass it by. Unfortunately, did not use the rage spell for his healers, and the queen goes down. She was locked onto by a point defense and that X-bow, and just didn't get the job done. But right here, the CC troops have a poison on them. They're going to start going down. The queen's dead. The air defense is dead. So mission accomplished at this point. Comes in with his lava hounds and his balloons and just works that counterclockwise motion. Only the one air defense and the that they're on top of. Sorry, there's 2 air defenses and 2 Inferno Towers. But right there with the freeze on that first air defense, it goes down very quickly. Now just the 2 Inferno Towers and the 1 AD, and he's got another freeze in the bag. You see the lava hounds congregating on that last air defense. A lot of, look at that skeleton traps there, air traps, but it puts a nice poison on them. They go down and then freezes that last Inferno Tower, plus 2 Teslas right there. So huge value for that freeze spell. And with that rage and those lava hounds out front, it's a little bit more tanking for them. They are going to take them down all the way to the point where there's just the X-bow and 1 Tesla left. That little pesky sweeper is pushing them back a little bit, but with the lava hound doing the tanking, really no worries at this point. Black bomb goes off, and he actually wants that to trigger, so pretty much perfect timing. It goes down, explodes into pups, which are going to help with those air skeletons that are still left, and then boom, the air sweeper goes down, and that is that. So really nice attack by ASAP Aussie. Sorry about the confusion there on the numbers, but we got it right at the end. All right, so that was a Town Hall 10 3-stars plus the one you saw before. So let's look at some Town Hall 9 action right here. Got some attacks for you, and then we'll wrap this up. Carnage versus number 11 here. Doing it with a Govaho. And look at this. Got the 4 Quakes, opening everything up with that. And then obviously just opening the outside wall with his wall breaker. So sends both golems down. Wizards to create his funnel. Wall breakers right here. The queen's already down. funnel easily created on that section of the base right there. And then right in the middle, boom, opens it up with those quake spells. Nice and methodical where he places them. You can see they can go through, probably 60% of this base. They can just walk right through. So that's awesome, especially when you got that queen in there. She's got a little bit of high HP to take out first, but once she gets towards the middle of the base, not so much, and she can start really shooting over those walls and taking out a lot of damage. The Valk's coming in here. You see the Lava Hound in the CC. That is not going to affect his Valks at all. It will slow down his queen for a bit, but besides that, no worries there. Has a giant bomb going off right there, a double set of bombs going off actually before the Valks even get there, so that was nice. He has 3 heal spells and 20 hogs. He goes ahead and drops a heal spell wisely for his Valks right there. Look how quickly they tear through that Tesla farm and those skeletons. They just made that look absolutely silly. A few swings and it goes down. From there, they're going to continue up towards the center of the base and engage this queen eventually. She'll start shooting at him, I think. The queen might actually have to go up there because the Valks were to stay low, but that's all right. They've got plenty of room here. They just work their way through. Right there, the Lava Hound does bust. The king finally ventures up there, uses that ability, locks onto the queen, and boom, she goes down real fast. So now, look at how much he's taken out of this base, and right there, the second set of giant bombs go off. He's got 2 heals for 20 hogs, and only about probably 2/3 of the defenses left on this base. So really not hard at this point. Again, with no giant bombs, you don't have to worry about anything besides just the damage that's coming to your hogs. So it places 1 heal right there by that wizard tower. Lets him continue on towards those point defense. A few pups or make it past the queen. Actually, only one of them lives past the queen there. But he has got that last heal spell to drop on those last 2 cannons. And boom, they go down. That is that beautiful 3-star by Carnage. Even though with that last lava pup chasing them around, that's not going to be enough to stop him. The king's still up, but he's going to go down in short order once they get there. Right there, take the town hall down, then boom, turn around, take him out. And that is that. Nice job, Carnage. All right, let's look at our girl Queen Cookie. We ain't watched her do one in a little while. Check her out, taking out number 14 and doing it with a Golem attack, which is always cool to see. Comes from the top here. A couple of golems go down, wizards, normal stuff there, creating that funnel, making sure her troops are going to go where she wants them to. So pretty good spread of wizards, taking all that trash out really quickly, actually. Let's see, this base looks familiar for some reason. I don't know if I've seen this one before or not. Anyways, right there, queen's down, wall breakers open everything up. Last golem goes down, so she's bringing a stone attack here. Got those 3 golems going in. So wants to get these 3 air defenses, obviously. Has the 2 jump spells, so she can get all the way to that queen over on the opposite side. Drops the first one down, knows it, but here's the problem. This king pulled his king over, or she pulled her king over. So now this king's going for a walk. She's got the 2 jumps to get that king get over to that queen, but he's nowhere in the area. Has beat through a wall and continuing on. The CC troops are out, the poison's down, the queen is locked onto that. He is going to get that air defense, so that's a good thing. It goes down, but he is absolutely walking around the base going shopping at this point. So it's just the queen versus queen. Luckily, as those golemites out front start shooting in them, and that pulls her queen in, gets locked on, takes it out. Now she's got a jump with nothing to do with it, honestly. I've seen a lot of things swag, but I've never seen a jump spell swag until this heal. I've seen a jump spell wasted. In fact, I've wasted jump spells before, but never seen one swagged. But Cookie's going to swag one for us. Actually, she doesn't swag it, but she holds it. All right, Lava Hounds are going in on that last remaining air defense. They're just hovering over it. You see the 2 Lava Hounds there, and they are tanking for a lot of the defenses that are left. So those balloons can just sort of move through untouched. First one goes boom. Second one is almost full health still by the time the air defense goes down. The balloons continue to move through. She's got 3 more balloons in the back, so just letting that Lava Hound stay out front, do the tanking, and send everything in as needed. So right there, drops one balloon on that Tesla and 1 on the Archer Tower. Now the Lava Hound's in range. It's doing all the tanking. Drops another balloon there, and they are going to start taking out these last few defenses. We'll speed it up a little bit because these balloons are awful slow. Right there, the only threat left in the base form is that X-Bow, and obviously the Lava Hound is going to beat everything there. Oops, sorry, forgot about the Archer Tower up there. But the Lava Hound is going to beat everything to it. Because he goes way faster, so it gets out in front, starts tanking that, and obviously it's going to help when it explodes, because that's what you want your Lava Hounds to do towards the end of an attack, is explode. Balloons get there, drop the bomb, and kaboom. That's a 3-star with an extra jump spell that the king never used. Look at that, he walked all the way around that base. That's hilarious. All right, good job, Cookie. Okay, moving on. Number 17, Holy Buck, doing a go-ho on this one for us, opening up with a 4 quakes. I've seen more and more of these sort of pass-through bases, and I'm not sure I like them. I don't know. I could see how they could trip some people up, but Holy Buck makes this one look pretty easy. You see how he opens that up there? Excuse me. His golems start going in, wizards create the funnel, but look how he opens that up to where now, once he wall breakers in, he can walk anywhere he wants to in this space, basically, and has a sort of a natural path right to that queen. She's easily going to jump over that wall from the inside there. Last golem goes down, 3 golems, the queen right behind it. Everything is clearly funneled right in. He had made a really nice wide funnel on this one, so good job there. Excuse me. And in just a moment, I think he goes ahead and drops the king in once these CC troops, CC troops start coming out. He drops the king down. No poison for the CC troops, just a rage for the queen, which is really all he needs. He's got 3 golems, so a lot of tanking out front for it. You see that Tesla farm pops right in their face, which they're going to take that out really quickly. And I like these few hogs on the side there. Everything that's flanking his kill squad gets a few hogs, which really protects them there really, really nicely. The queen comes out, you see right there, use the king's ability. Now he's free to send the rest of his hogs in, just surgical style all around this base. The queen and those golems are still doing some tanking. The king's now doing some tanking. So you see how little of damage his hogs are taking. He's not dropped a heal spell for him yet because he don't need to drop a heal spell for him yet. That mortar goes down. They're going to reinforce the hogs right here. Still has 5 more in the bag. Finally drops a heal spell for him right where they need it. Look at the queen still doing work over there. That whole side of the base is gone. So just a few more defenses for the hogs to deal with, and that's going to be a 3-star. You see the double bombs right there triggered on the queen. Really takes her down low. Almost dead, but not quite. Doesn't matter. Really, you can count that as a swag heal. He didn't swag it. We're trying to cut back on swag, but that's exactly what it was. Easily gets the 3-star, gets the cleanup around the outside. King's still up, but all those hogs and those wizards are going to take it out really quickly. Nice job, Holy Buck. All right. Moving on. Let's check our boy Ivan out. Ivan taking on number 26. I like this one. Ivan's got those low-level heroes, 14, 15. Did it with a Go-Ho-Wee? Yeah, that's what you call this one. Comes at it from the bottom. Golem, 3 golems, just spreads them out along the side of that base, drops his queen down, and then wizards. Going to clear out all that trash stuff, make a nice wide funnel, and then obviously going to open it up with wall breakers and send his witches in right behind there. Haven't said witches in a long time. It couldn't come to me for some reason. And then the quakes to open up that core, let everything right in all the way to the queen. You see easy access to that queen. Lava Hound does come out, just going to slow everything down just a little bit, but not much. You see a couple of wizards and the queen already on it. Then drops that rage spell. That's going to let his king, his witches, all those skeletons just sort of run through that Tesla farm and start getting in further to the base and get to that queen, hopefully. Right there, the Lava Hound does explode. So the queen and the witches and wizards are taking those out, those pups out. But right there, the king does lock on finally. You see giant bombs starting to trigger. That's exactly what he wanted. The queen dead, the CC troops dead. I've seen 3 of the 4 bombs go off already. So he is in great shape here. Hogs are just moving their way through the base. He's got that heal spell for him. He's going to go ahead and drop it down because, look, there's not much left, and all of the kill squad is on the right side. So healing the hogs on the left just makes sense. The last few deployed on that archer tower as it was already distracted. Just beautiful, honestly. To do that with, that's a fully maxed out Town Hall 9, except for walls and heroes. But to do that with 15, 14 heroes and make it look that easy, I was impressed. So hopefully you guys like that one as well. We'll fast forward as he gets the cleanup. A lot of high HP left, but got the hogs for it. Got his queen still up and a few wizards. So no trouble whatsoever. Good job to Ivan. All right, the last one we're going to look at is our boy Cheatham. And guys, I caught this one on a Ninja Live, which was epic. I mean, to hear the live commentary, I wish you guys could have seen it because it was such a close attack. And you're going to see what I'm talking about. But then I had so much going on this weekend. When I got on, there's times I sat for almost an hour and nobody attacked. And next thing I knew, the war was over and I did not have the Ninja Live stuff. I think I had 1 attack, honestly, maybe 2 before I ended it. So I just couldn't put it out for you guys. But look at this Cheatham attack here. Coming at it, look at that, quaking, zap quaking 2 air defenses, and then just immediately coming at his at the top with his dragons, right to the queen, moving his way through. He knows that those last 2 air defenses are going to be, he has a plan for him before those dragons even get there. So on the right side, you see he opens it up with wall breakers. King and queen go down. That's all he's using there. A wizard for a funnel, but no big deal. King and queen go in. They grab that 3rd air defense. So 3 down, and then right there, everything he needs, the Lava Hound. That's all he has to have to cover for that last air defense as he sends balloons in, and those dragons continue to work their way through the base. Now on the left side over here, he had 2 lava hounds, but on the left side over here, you see that Tesla farm pops with that wizard tower and archer tower, and that's going to roast quite a few of his balloons. But he does have the dragons coming through. He has his queen up still. She's over here dealing with this lava hound in the CC. So at this point is where you start thinking, okay, is it going to be enough? That's a pretty formidable little corner right there that he's got to deal with. He does have his lava hound still up, which is working its way through the base. Right there explodes, gives him a few more pups. Black Bomb smokes a dragon for the most part there. A few little air skeletons running around. He's got a good group of dragons here, but you know as he approaches there, they're all damaged. They're all sort of low health. Watch his queen coming around the bottom, though. As he starts approaching this wizard tower and these Teslas, those dragons are going to be in trouble. The pups just go down immediately. Right there, another black bomb triggered, takes out one more dragon. Right there, the wizard tower and Teslas, all 4 Teslas on that dragon. Look how quickly it gets taken down. And now they're on the queen. So he has the queen's ability. If he hadn't had that queen's ability, this is not a 3-star. Takes out 3 of the 4 Teslas, but 1 is remaining. It's 1 dragon versus 1 Tesla when it all comes down. And trust me when I tell you, this guy don't have much life, but he was just out of range there. Look at this. So close. 1 shot. Needs 1 more. Oh my goodness. Look at the life on that dragon. And that is the only troop he has left. Gets the 3-star by a sliver. I mean, just an epic attack. And again, catching it live was really sweet. So I hate that I didn't get to finish that Ninja Live episode. But I wanted to definitely show you guys that one because it was an amazing attack there. Good job, Cheatham. All right, guys, that is it for this one. You are going to get to see more attacks from this war just on some background for different videos. So be watching for those. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Cold September, awesome job, awesome war. Keep your heads up. I'm sure you guys are going to continue winning the vast majority of your wars. You guys are beasts. So keep your heads up and keep at it. Until next time, Jake from Onehive doing my best to help you guys suck less.